The part 4. Let's go that short one though. We are something. Oh, this was good. God's sake. Crying out loud. Oh, my road. That's the weirdest boarding part I've ever seen. Well, line up against the rock now. Like, what, bro? There we go. Finally. Babu. Guy's hard, man.
4%. You and Gunnar have been sloppy. I was going to forge the Sea Hounds into a weapon of vengeance against the House of Olbjorn. I would have drowned them in their own blood. But the free warriors of the North, to the men who stood against the tyrant, I would have showered them with gold. I would have given them the fame they deserved. We would have ruled the northern seas. But that is all for nothing. Instead, the kings of Norvik, the men that Gunnar and I fought, will have the last laugh. So do you like what you've wrought?
You'd have been twice the tyrant that Balgorn was.
Not much honor in having your men just cut me down, is there? Fight me 1-to-1. If I win, I go free, and we'll never see each other again. If you win, people will remember you as the one who slew the terror of the North.
Yeah. Sorry, man. My house today.
Had enough, have you? Well, are you going to honor your word and put us ashore?
Nah. Why did I do that? So I just stood back. Your men make quick work of Purig and his crew, assured that few will blame them for giving the sea hordes a taste of their own villainy. Meanwhile, you return to the round ship, which your men have begun to search for loot and captives to free. As hopeful cries well up from the Lord hold, they pry open the hatches and look below. The danger is past. Your sister is now in harm's way.
Heaven's mercy. I had given up hope. I thought I'd die in that dark place, in the power of those cruel men. That awful night, I woke to cries, and screaming and smoke. Mother and father. I won't speak of it. Some of those villains grabbed me and threw me over a horse. In the camp I saw our little brother. My heart sank. But I did not see you, and that gave me hope. They separated us. They took the younger, stronger ones to be marched to the coast. They mocked us, telling us we would be worked until our deaths on some hot island mine or in some frozen shoreline. I don't believe you would come after me with an army of warriors and see them all hanged. I did not believe it, though. I just could not bear to have no answer to their taunts. We arrived at Ostica. It was smuggled in by night, as the slave trade was banned by the Vlandian king, although many there really profited from it. Eventually, Purig came to buy us. He questioned us all closely about our families. At first, I thought he was trying to find out whether he could get a ransom for us. No, he was trying to find someone related to you. Oh, he feared you, and was keeping me to protect himself from you. That made me proud, despite my misery. They threw me in that cell when he found me. When we sailed from port to port, sometimes I could press my ear to the door. I could hear Purig discussing his plans to topple the Nord king and build a pirate empire. And I heard your name again and again as their schemes were foiled and the noose around his neck grew tighter. And then, just a short while ago, I heard your voice at the door of my cell, and I knew heaven had answered my prayers. Bless you, brother. I'm ready to do my part for our family in our future. But I can see our men calling you. Get us to safety and we will speak again.
Well, then. Your sister is free, thank the gods. Purig is dead, and none will mourn him. I might wish that his death have come some other way, but I will not dwell on it. Now I think I will go ashore and make my way home. Blagshoven is not far from here. I've settled what I wish to settle, and all this rowing and ramming and climbing and jostling and fighting is hard on my old bones. Ugh.
Apologies.
My men, though, I've had a word with them, and some of them have been quite impressed by your leadership. They want to follow you if you'll have them. And as I mentioned, they prefer to sail on our ship here, the Wavesteed. So I guess that's yours too if you'll have it. She'll carry you well, especially in the rough seas of the north. You should come see me in my village, Logshoven in Vineland. It's not much, not for a warrior like you, who's no doubt seen all the wonders of the Empire and the lands beyond. But we can pass a summer's night on the beach and drink to our days.
We've returned to Ostigan Harbour. Word spreads fast among seafolk and a trading ship. Leaving the harbour dips its oars and salute to your victory. As the crews of your ship come ashore, they are clapped on the back by the local fishermen and dock workers and taken to the taverns to drink to the demise of the Sea Hounds. And there we have it. Warsail's storyline complete. I've got up just under 15k in the bank, a ship and 20 men. It's worth doing. Took what, that's about 3 hours, give or take. And I've got a good starting balance there. 15k, 20 men, a good bit of leveling up done. We'll do this now. So Basher or Rat handles. We'll go with Basher. Here, away. Got a second one here. Force with that Mariner. Increase the intelligence. Makes it a wee bit smarter. I'm gonna stir it up. Put up at 5. Let's have a little look at our fleet. This is us. This is us. The other one's on out. Nope. No, doesn't look like it, not yet. And now the real adventure begins. I think we're going to take our ship and park it in Carbon South because we are Botanians and we are going to live a Botanian life. Oh. Okay, start off 500. Okay. I'm gonna be careful. She's gonna be our diplomat. Yeah, it's going to be very difficult. It's Iron Man mode, so there's no going back on saves, no, didn't like the outcome of that fight. Oh shit. Oh, is that, I need to be careful. No turning it off and starting it up again. This is a real story we're creating here. And so far, we've rescued our sister, got ourselves a ship, and a nice little bankroll, and 20 men. So we're flying. Flying. 4-part episode for the first episode. Well, game like these here, you just go on and on and on. I mean, I could have stopped it at certain points, but every time it came to the end of an episode, it was in the middle of something that just couldn't be finished there and then. So I had to keep going. Park up here.
I don't think I know you. Peace to you, stranger.
Hello, artist. My name is Conchobhar. Sir, tell me about yourself. Tell you my story. I haven't spoken of this before to anyone. Perhaps it's the wine here, but know that if you speak of this to anyone else, I'll cut your tongue out. Alright, okay, chill out, boy. I've got ADHD, man, I'll probably forget anyway. Don't worry about it. I have a gift from the heavens, perhaps, or perhaps from somewhere else. I have never met anyone I could not kill in a fair fight. But I do not like wars. Armies are full of crude men, boasters, drunks, rapists. I have another specialty. Say you had a man who you wanted killed. Who would you pay to kill? I could find him, bump into him, mutter an insult. He would pull out his blade, and that would be the last mistake he would ever make. But as I said, it would be a fair fight. I do not kill from behind. It is dishonorable. But there was a lord, a customer of mine, who had no honour, and he refused to pay me. And having no honour, he laughed at my insults. He did not pull his blade. He had men in his drive. He had his men drive me away. I can kill one man, but not three at once. So here I am. I'm sure I could put your gift to better use. Well, can I know what to do with myself. I do not know what to do with myself. Perhaps I could consider joining a warband if the commander was well bred and kept his word. Right now I'm between jobs. If you've got any work for me, I'm going to discuss it. I can use some of it in my company. 500 bullaroos. Let's go. Okay. Do some warriors out. This will probably maybe rest up here for a wee bit. What? Start my smithing skill now. I've got some. Let's see. And with that, I'm going to call it a night. Um, it's nearly 2 a.m. here, and we have. I'm exhausted. We've done the whole tutorial for War Sales, got through, got ourselves set up to start our adventure in Calradia. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do first, to be honest. Um, possibly, probably going to start speaking to these Battanian lords, get working for them, fight, just fight immediately to start helping Battania, I guess. We'll see how Caldog gets on. And my first game on PS5 on this, I still have it, but it was before War Sales, where I conquered the whole map. I married Caldog's daughter, Corinne, and when he died, I became king. But, like, Caldog sucked, man. We had, we lost, I think we lost Shannon even, I think. It might have been Shannon and Utland were was the last two left or something. I think I had Utland. No, sorry. I had Barchek. Yeah, Barchek. I had Barchek. Sorry, yeah. And Barchek and Shannon were the only two cities left. And Utland Castle, I think, like that was Botania there. And when Caladog died and I became king, we pushed back one by one. Diplomacy, the AI is so dumb in this game though. Like I had to use a hell of a lot of influence to get my guys to go to peace with, because we're fighting wars on three different fronts. It's like we need peace with at least two of them. Fight one, beat them, gather our strength, and take them out one by one. Don't just fight everybody at one time. Strategy, tactics. Yeah. We're gonna wait here for a moment. Well, sorry. We're gonna call it a night. Good night. God bless. Ikawaya. Buenas noches. Hasta luego. Slango foil. I'll see you guys next time.